live. It's Stone Go Seminole Logi. Jeremy Foltz, Choho Jifkado, Samoja Nita Hadam Nita Healers and Bombala. Moen Florence Wise, Legidos. You know, I thought I would have to be the first one to do a public apology on the radio. And, you know, just I think it's been like maybe 3 years that I've had since I've started kind of filling in, you know, off and on. But Flo beat me to it. So, Flo, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it on over.
All right. Good morning, Seminole Nation. My name is Florence Wise, and I would like to formally apologize for barking on the last show when we were talking about the food demonstration. I was just a little bit confused on what kind of bark we were talking about. And then, but yeah, so I just wanted to apologize. Dang, guys, man, I better get a good lunch for doing that, Joe. I swear, that, man.
That, ladies and gentlemen, may be the best opener we've ever done on the radio show. But for the next half hour, we're going to be with y'all, kind of going over the ins and outs of what's happening on the reservation, and we hope y'all have a good time with this over the next half hour. The weather, though, kind of changed on us. Yeah. It was hot this weekend, and then all of a sudden we got a little bit of a break. I'm sure people that was out this weekend working in that hot weather sure wished it felt like today, though. Mm-hmm.
It felt good this morning, and then it started to cool off even more.
Yeah. So. And it's supposed to be, I think this week our cousins up north, the Creek Nation is having their Muskogee Festival going on, and I think a parade on Saturday, but they'll be having some festival activities going on up that way. And again, Seminole Nation Days is coming up shortly in September, third weekend of September. Mm-hmm. So get those calendars ready again, third weekend of September. And yeah, everything's starting to summer before we know it. Just started, but it's going to be over pretty quick. So all right, and then 4th and 8th Sunday church meeting. So this Sunday looks like will be the 23rd, and on June 23rd, we have these churches having their church meeting. Artesia, Beaver, BMO, Bird Creek, Buckeye Creek, Community IBC, Deep Fork Halebi, Faith Baptist in Dustin, Hickory Ground, Little Casita, Miccosukee, Middle Creek No. 2, Montezuma, Ofuskee, Pecan Grove, Sand Creek, Eufaula, Tamajesi, Wetumpka, and Rock Spring, all scheduled to have church services or their church meetings, you know, this weekend. Our native churches kind of do things a little bit different. You know, most churches have church on the Sunday. But if you notice, if you're new or you're just now starting to tune in to the radio program, we always talk about our church meetings. And native churches, at least around here in our area, we call church meetings like their big church meetings, like their 4th or their 8th Sunday church meetings. And usually on their 8th Sundays, they might have like a testimony service and then business meetings and stuff around the 8th Sunday church services. But for the most part, it's still go and fellowship, see one another, it'd be a good weekend. So, and then let's see what else we've got going on. Any other church announcements?
I think that's all.
There was one church announcement that I saw. Let me see if I can find it. My church I grew up in, Middle Creek No. 1, is scheduled to have, let's see, where did it go? Yep, Middle Creek No. 1 down in Lamar with Pastor Mark Smith having a vacation Bible schools from 6 to 8, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So this is starting tomorrow, June 19th, 20th, and 21st. Everyone is invited. And also Spring Baptist Church, June 24th through the 28th from 6 to 8:30. If you need a ride, you can contact, it says Bo Whitekiller, 580-665-8023. But outside of that, we always talk about the ones that have started their journey, and this week is the same way. A lot of families are missing loved ones today, and some or we want to remember those families and members of the community in your thoughts and in your prayers. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. All right, Mado. And some things happened in the reservation over the weekend, Florence. Do you want to go through these? Well, first, there's going to be a special call meeting. I didn't even give you a chance to answer, did I?
I know.
I said, hey, you ready to go through these? Well, there's a special call. It kind of sounded like when we was ordering lunch yesterday.
Voluntold. Man, we'll get to that later if we have time.
So, special call meeting of the General Council of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma has been called for June 25th. At 7 p.m. There is a agenda posted on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma website, as well as the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page. But then we also do have the quarterly meeting. So the continuance of the quarterly meeting that took place on June 1st, but was I don't know what the correct term is. Cut short maybe on the June 1st date due to Miss McGeezy's funeral. They went ahead and held the continuance of that over the weekend. And there are several ordinances that were passed, and we'll kind of go through some of these unofficial results. And Florence, what we'll do, we'll just kind of take turns going through them. Sound
Okay.
good?
Yeah.
All right, so Tribal Ordinance 2024-05 passed, and that was the amending the Seminole Juvenile Code at Title 19 of the Seminole Nation Code of Laws to add a new chapter 4A titled Juvenile Health and Wellness Court.
Okay, and then the Tribal Ordinance for amending Section 607 of the Seminole Nation Motor Vehicle Registration Code was failed. Had 7 yes, 15 no, 0 abstained for TO 2024-06.
All right, Tribal Resolution TR 2024-35, which was the resolution approving the budget modification for law enforcement and incorporation of said budget in the fiscal year 2024 comprehensive budget and authorizing an appropriation, passed.
And then TR 2024-36 was passed. There was 5 no, 0 abstained for the tribal resolution of the approving the budget modification of the Early Head Start 2024 budget for cost of living adjustment.
All right, and TR 2024-37, which was a resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma approving the budget modification of the Head Start 2024 budget for cost of living adjustment.
And then TR 2024-38 was passed, 12 yes, 11 no. A resolution of the General Council of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma authorizing the removal of the Grisso Mansion property from the real estate market.
All right, and then TR 24-39 passed, which was a resolution confirming the reappointment of Tiffany Thunder to the Arts and Culture Committee.
TR 24-40 was passed, a tribal resolution confirming the appointment of Ann Borba to the Arts and Culture Committee.
TR 2024-41, a resolution confirming the appointment of Daniel Kimura Kozar to the Arts and Culture Committee, and that passed.
TR 2024-42, a tribal resolution of the General Council of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma confirming the reappointment of Billy Emerson Shepard to the Gaming Enterprise Board. Passed. 16 yes, 6 no.
All right. TR 2024-43 was tabled, which was a resolution approving a reappropriation of unexpended funds from previously approved ARPA projects and services resolutions in order to fund and for neighborhood investment and development of affordable housing units within the Seminole Nation Reservation.
All right, TR 2024-44 was passed, a tribal resolution of the appropriation from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021, also known as ARPA, for the use of community investment within the Veterans Program.
And then TR 2024-45 passed, which was a tribal resolution authorizing the allocation of additional acreage to the Department of Veterans Affairs for the development of a Veterans Memorial Park to include a Veterans Museum facility.
TR 2024-46 was passed, a tribal resolution authorizing the executive office by and through the program development department to prepare and submit grant applications to various federal government agencies for both the fiscal year for 2025 and fiscal year 2026.
All right. TR 2024-47 passed, which was a tribal resolution approving the appropriation of up to $750,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to the Emergency Tribal Assistance Program for energy assistance with certain stipulations.
TR 2024-48 was passed for a tribal resolution of the General Council authorizing the Chief of the Nation to enter an agreement to use of certain tribally owned land for a aquaponic farm.
All right, and then TR 2024-49 passed, a tribal resolution approving an additional appropriation of $50,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to the ARPA Tribal School Clothing Program.
All right.
And then also, go ahead. And then also there is other business. It says TR 2024-50 passed, but I do not have the actual ordinance in front of me or the resolution in front of me for that one. And there might have been some issues with the video that day. I know that when we was there at the council house, there was a power surge that happened right that morning, and it happened, was it last week or 2 weeks ago as well? And so I know they saved the video, and I'm not quite sure the video's up yet from the meeting or not, but I know our communications department is working on that. But man, that power surge a couple weeks ago about took the whole building down with it, I think. And then today, that power, or the day over the weekend, that power surge that happened messed with the internet as well. So I know, like I said, if the meeting's not up on YouTube yet, it's being worked on so it can be uploaded. So, and then also with the upcoming special call meeting, there are some band meetings happening. The Tazagaya Harjo Band will meet on Thursday, June 20th at 6 p.m. at the new council house.
All right, and then the Tom Palmer Band will also be meeting on Monday, June 24th at 7 p.m. via Zoom. For meeting info, you can email tiger.jake@sno-innocent.gov.
Ooh, I also know who's a member of the Tom Palmer Band, right?
Who could that be?
I wonder, Flo. I wonder who that is.
I wonder.
The Ocheesy Band will meet on Tuesday, June 18th, which is today at 6:30 p.m. at the North Community Center. Please email ocheesyband.seminole@gmail.com for the virtual link.
All right, and then the Mixicki Band will host a Zoom meeting on Thursday, June 20th at 6:30 p.m. You can send an email to Band Chief Jolie Singer Newsom at jolie.singer@gmail.com for the link.
All right. And then also on Tuesday, June the 11th, on Oklahoma Tribal Leaders and the Metro University move forward on an educational partnership. The Dean of the Oklahoma City University School of Law, David Holt, who is also the mayor of Oklahoma City, announced the formation of the Tribal Sovereignty Institute. The law school in downtown Oklahoma City will house the Tribal Sovereignty Institute. The leaders at the event want to acknowledge from the symposium to be offered year-round to the public. And so the education will be offered at the Oklahoma City University's Tribal Sovereignty Institute, and those who go through the institute will gain a deeper understanding of American Indian law and tribal history. And you can catch the full story located on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page, which is a tie-in to News 9.
And then also, Seminole Nation of Oklahoma will be closed on Wednesday, June 19th, in observance of June 19th.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
If you do have any appointments tomorrow, all tribal offices will be closed. And so make sure you get those rescheduled. And then also, the Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, summer camp registration is open. You can register online at bgcsnok.com from ages 8 to 18. If you have any questions, feel free to give them a phone call, 405-746-2817.
Right, and then Seminole Nation Diabetes Prevention Camp. That's going to be July 16th through the 19th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Doo-dah.
Breakfast and lunch will be provided at Seminole State College, the Haney Center in Seminole, Oklahoma. Enrolled Native American youth in Seminole County, age 8 to 15 years, are encouraged to join. They have 32 spots available. They're going to be doing a couple of different activities out there, like, they're not really listed. Physical activity games, nutrition and health education, Shawnee Splash Pad, St. Crispin's Camp, and main event. You can register at the Chifigny Wellness Center or via email. You can contact harjo.j@sno-innocent.gov or call 405-584-7941.
And we're going to also be out there as a language program, so it'll be good. And then also the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program Chair Aerobics classes are starting now. Introducing our new exercise specialist, Enoch Cook, every Tuesday from 10 to 11. You can register at Chifigny Wellness Center. And those start on June 18th, which is today. So they're going on right now.
Right, and then Power Hour is now through the end of June. It's going to be 6 to 7 p.m. every Thursday at the Miccosukee Gym. You can contact Kyla, or it's going to be with Kyla and Leah. If you want to use the gym, you can call to make an appointment. They have 1 hour time slots. You can call them at 405-652-1167.
All right. I'm sorry, I spaced out for a minute. Did you do the 1 hour time slot?
Yes.
Okay, good deal. And then also
it's the weather.
It's the weather. It is. It got me messed up. Communications, the June 2024 digital issue of the Choga the Lummi is now available on the tribal website, which is sno-innocent.gov. Hard copy should be hitting your mailbox soon. Mm-hmm. So you can go download or go check it out. And then also, do you have an interesting story to tell, an accomplishment, or just a local tribal business shout out for the Choga the Lummi or Seminole Nation Radio? Email seminolemedia@gmail.com for consideration in the next community spotlight.
All right. And then once again, they're going to be having that. Wait, I'm sorry. What was I supposed to? Was that it?
No, you've got the cooking demonstration.
I felt like I skipped one.
No,
okay.
Good.
Okay.
You're just trying to avoid the cooking demonstration.
I'm not either. Okay. Y'all remember when I made that apology? Well, we're back again. The cooking demonstration is going to be today at 1 p.m. Guess what they're making, Moss?
I don't know, Florence. What are they making?
Strawberry yogurt bark. Have you ever had bark, boss?
I have.
You have?
But not strawberry yogurt bark.
Oh, okay, okay. If you'd like to join in on that, you can call Kevin Jones at 405-334-4007.
Well, I remember growing up on that almond bark, though, and I don't know if it was new when I was growing up, but for some reason, my aunties cooked. If you can't tell by looking at me, my aunties threw down. And so, when almond bark became, I don't know, like I said, they started buying it in stores, and man, we had so much my family used to make like homemade donuts. Of course they cooked all the stuff for church, so all the breads and everything. But man, when they made that almond bark, it was good. They put those peanuts in there too. Man, it was good. I don't think there's anything that my family could not make. So I'm blessed. Okay. Just blessed.
I can tell those are fond memories.
Very, very fond memories.
You were very passionate.
I might just have to go over here at 1 o'clock and have some strawberry yogurt bark.
Just reminisce.
Be sitting there eating. So join me. Join me at 1 p.m. over at Food Distribution.
Hey, don't do that. What if we don't make it?
We'll make it.
Okay. Good deal. All right. Next up, we got a lot of things from the higher education. So get your pencils and papers out.
Yeah, you make them sound like they're in school.
Well, no pun intended. This is for higher education.
I don't have a table to slap on, so I
Ba-dum.
can't. There you go.
Alrighty. Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Higher Education BIA Scholarship Funding Period opens July 3rd, 2024. You can go to the tribal website at sno-nsn.gov to submit an application online and upload all required accompanying documents. The deadline date for this is going to be September 14th at 2020. September 14th, 2024. Everything must be received by the Higher Ed office by 5 p.m. For more information, you know what, I'm going to go to the next one.
You're going to
give you the number in a little bit.
every week, Florence.
I honestly will. I'm trying to make sure everybody gets their...
You're doing your
Go
best.
ahead,
That's
boss. Iho Malaginos.
Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Higher Ed Scholarship Saturday is going on. That's going to be July 20th and August 17th from 10 a.m. to noon. And so those will be where you can go to the office and get help regarding your application for the Higher Education BIA Scholarship and other funding opportunities. If you have any questions on what Florence was talking about or even anything that I mentioned about higher ed, give Dana a call at 405-241-6801, or you can email her at harjo.d@sno-nsn.gov.
All right, and then JPT Outreach today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Seminole Nation Tribal Complex in Wewoka, Oklahoma. A counselor will be on site for questions about the program and applications for DE/AVT. Please bring your driver's license, social security card, tribal ID, and a current utility bill. For any questions, please call Deidre Larney at 405-652-0195 or 405-380-8623.
Tell them a little bit about that DE and AVT, because we reached out to Deidre earlier to get some clarification.
So DE is direct employment. So if you started a job within the last 2 weeks, they can help you with work clothes, a gas voucher, and a supportive check before your first full paycheck. AVT is adult vocational training. This is for full-time programs with Gordon Cooper, Wes Watkins, or Pontotoc Technology and Central Tech. CDL training and CDL training in Drumright. They can also help with school clothes, a gas voucher, and a monthly stipend while in school. Online classes and self-paced classes are, however, excluded from this program. The only requirements for this program is you have to be 18 years old or older, live in Seminole County, be enrolled in a federally recognized tribe, and applicants can only use the program twice in a lifetime. I guess at that event, they're going to have applications on site.
Yeah. And so, like Florence was mentioning, they are currently at the Seminole Nation Tribal Complex in Wewoka. The counselors are on site right now, and so you have till 2 p.m. to get there. The one thing that I like is if you just started a job within the last 2 weeks, you can go there and they will help you get some clothes, gas voucher, and even a supportive check for like some, I was going to say gas, but even for groceries, if like you need some groceries to get you through to your paycheck, then they can even help out with that. And so give them a call if you can't make it today. Again, it's 405-652-0195 or 380-8623. Deidre Larney or Program Director Emma Wesley Harjo doing some good things. And so, again, they are on site today at Seminole Nation Tribal Complex in Wewoka from 10 to 2.
And then, next up is the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma ARPA Clothing Program. In order to disperse all ARPA clothing funds, the Judgment Fund Office will be releasing and accepting the ARPA clothing applications on Monday, June 10th. And the applications will be accessible by office, which is pick up U.S. mail, or download, or you can download it at the Seminole Nation website at www.sno-nsn.gov. Release of funds will start August 1st through September 30th. And students who are enrolled in pre-K, which would be 4 years old through 12th grade, may be eligible for the benefit amount of $200 if it's your first time applying for clothing. Parents must provide copies of child's tribal enrollment card, front and back, and CDIB cards. Do not send original cards. Judgment Fund is not responsible for lost cards in the U.S. mail. So receipts are not required. It says do not send on there. And then disbursement is also based on availability of funds.
All right. And then also from the language program, we have the Muskogee Banaga Idohogogida, which is a Muskogee language gathering that we are hosting. And mainly going to be for our speakers of the language. Do you miss speaking with others in the language? The language program just wants to create an environment where you can do that. We have some sandwiches and chili on the menu, as well as some desserts, homemade desserts that will be provided. This is going to be taking place at the Miccosukee Mission OAP on Thursday, June 27th, between 2 and 3 p.m. in the afternoon. If you would be so kind and even if you think you're going to come, just RSVP and call us and let us know so we can get a good head count. 405-562-5567 is our number. And again, we just want to get our speakers together and create an environment to where they can speak, to each other, but also the language program will also be sharing some opportunities in case anyone wants to help out our program at all, kind of going over some of the things that we have available out there at Bulmahaga. So,
alrighty. And then Seminole Nation Royalty is looking for more candidates to run for Miss Seminole ages 18 to 25. Miss Seminole Nation will win a scholarship of $2,000 towards her college or VOTEC of choice, plus their cultural learning experiences and travel opportunities they will have representing the nation. They've extended all applications until June 28th for all categories, but their first day of Princess Camp began Monday, June 17th, which was yesterday, at OAP in Seminole at 5:30. If you'd like more information on that, you can contact Alyssa Kilo for more information. I don't think we have a number, huh?
No, but you can reach her out on Facebook. Yep. And then also the Older American program, Jalen contacted me before the radio started and asked if I could read a couple of announcements. And so on 6/20, which is today's Tuesday, on Thursday, OAP will be closed because they are attending the senior games in Okmulgee. And then on 21st, on Friday, June 21st, the Medicare event is canceled. And so Thursday it's closed, and on Friday the Medicare event is canceled. And remember, you can always go out there for lunches Monday through Thursday from 11 to 12:30. Friday morning is breakfast, 9 a.m. to 10. And if you're under 54, you can purchase a meal tray for only $7 cash.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the community stuff. If we miss something, you can always check the Seminole Nation. Is it the Facebook page?
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of these will be posted there. But Girls Softball Camp is going to be June 26th through June 20th. And if you'd like more information on that, you can contact... Oh, there's no number.
Yeah, it's WPR.
Oh, yeah. You can contact WPR at SNO-innocent.gov. And that is free to all as well.
Then basketball camps going on as well out there. And then we woke it says his, but I think it's IHS cooking demonstrations going on, several different dates. But throughout the month of June, if you have any questions, you can contact Jessica Lafrome. What was that? Lafrome. I used to have a friend with that same last name. I can't remember how they pronounced it. But it's 405-257-6282, extension 27316. Then a jump rope camp, June 17th through the 19th is coming up. Water aerobics currently going on. And then Seminole Nation's also hiring food sovereignty, alcohol, substance abuse, child care, COPE, Head Start, Light Horse, OAP, procurement, and transit. And so make sure you check out www.sno-innocent.gov. Click on the career tabs. What else you got, Florence?
All right. So, honoring our fathers, the community language program, or not language program, the language classes. The community language classes that they're hosting will be tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission OAP building. It is free and open to the public, and they will also be having a potluck.
Yes.
I didn't want to mess that up, so I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I probably messed it up anyway.
All right,
And then birthdays. Let's go through some birthdays.
All right.
Hang on.
Oh,
hang
wait.
on. We missed one.
We had one
David's.
more.
We're still here. Yamafulidos. Or Yamafulia de Mongidos. Sunday, June 23rd at 7 p.m. Crystal Theater in Okima. Marcus MC, or Keith IMC, Becky Barnett, Jonadev Chaudhry, Daniel Burgess, Jula Harjo, Kyle Murray, Julian Sugarloaf Watson, Ben Yahola, all presented by the Tlaptlaco Tribal Town.
All right. And happy birthday to Jolie Singer, Ridge
Band
Quiet,
Chief, Miccosukee Band.
Megan Upshaw, Will Buck, Robbie England, Jason Salesman, Summer Wynn, Georgia Harjo, Mike Harjo, Scotty Harjo, Daniel Fixco, Abby Larney, Tracy Johnson, and Pat Bell. Happy birthday!
Man, it must have been Harjo's going deep on that one, isn't it? You can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, sno-innocent.gov, for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM for the legendary 1260 AM and streaming live on kwshradio.com. I'm Jeremy Fultz.
Moto! And I'm Flo.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.